Hi. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about a question someone has asked me, which is that whether actuarial science or writing actuarial papers is useful in quant finance or not. If you want to start a career in quantitative finance, whether having a couple of papers from actuarial science useful. Yes, indeed, right? It's very much useful. That's the short answer. But I'm going to explain as to why it's quite useful and why if you're looking for a career in quant finance, you should give it a try. I'm not saying that it's a prerequisite, but if you have cleared a couple of actuarial papers from Actuarial Society of India or the UK or the US or any other country, it adds a lot of value to your CV, right? Those who do not know what actuarial science is, well, do a Google search. It's not a very well-known academic area, but it's a very lucrative academic area, and it's been there for decades. Actually, it's not new, right? Actuarial science predates data science, quant finance, operation research. I'm not sure if it predates statistics or not, but as so far I know, I think actuarial science has been there even since like 50s and 60s, many decades. So it has evolved, and it's a highly regarded academic area, but you don't have actuarial science as a subject in many universities in India or elsewhere. But you have those societies, right? Actuarial societies in every countries. So you have more like chartered accountant society, right? You have Institute of Chartered Accountant that gives the CA certification, right? Something that you can do on part-time basis. You don't have to go to university to study your CA, right? That is more like that, right? It's more of a certification program than an university program. Okay, so you can write your actuarial science papers from the Actuarial Society of India if you're based out of India, but you can also write from other countries such as UK, from UK and US and other countries, Australia as well, right? So you have actuarial society in most of these countries, and very mathematical. So these papers are extremely mathematical. You need to be really good in mathematics, statistics in order to be able to pass these exams. Not many people are able to clear these exams, and hence you have so much of respect for people who actually have managed to clear these exams. I think there are around 15 papers, if I'm not wrong. Maybe somebody who is doing actual science, please clarify in the comment section. But I think the last time I checked, it used to be like some 14 or 15 papers. Once you clear all these papers, you are a fellow actuary, and these guys make tons of money, by the way. But you don't have to be a fellow in order to make good money in the quantitative world, right? If you have cleared a couple of good actuarial paper, right? The one on statistics, on mathematics, or financial mathematics. I think there is one on derivative and pricing of derivatives. Right? Just clear the most quantitative actuarial papers. Maybe 4 or 5 will do, right? And anybody can write these papers. Actually, I think you just have to give an entrance test nowadays. I think when I was a student, there was no entrance test to begin writing these papers, but nowadays you have to. It's quite easy to clear. I think the entrance test is not that difficult, but if you if you can pass some of these exams while being in your college, right? You may be doing engineering, computer science, physics, mathematics, economics, statistics. You can do parallelly, right? You can write these exams. You don't have to anyway go to university to do these exams, and it's super cheap. I think it's cost some couple of thousand rupees. So just I mean, and the good thing is that a lot of the things that you learn, can be transferred to other areas also, right? Even if you don't want to work in the insurance field, you can use these skills in quantitative finance, in even in data science, in various other fields. So it's worth taking these exams. And if you are doing your bachelor or master's degree in any quantitative area and you have some time in hand, then you may think of using your time in writing these papers, right? Just do a Google search. I'm sure you can find many articles about what actuarial science is, and what are the things that you learn in actuarial science. Yeah. So actually, my wife comes from an actuarial background. She has cleared so many actuarial exams, and what I've heard from her is that these exams are extremely rigorous, and you really have to study hard. And if you have cleared some of the exams, I think it will give a lot of confidence, when you move to the industry, because you would have learned a lot of things that probably others who are entering in the field wouldn't have learned these things. So yeah, it adds a lot of value to your CV. Another good thing is that this qualification is recognized all over the world, actually, right? If you have actuarial certification, that's very well recognized in the industry, certainly in the financial service industry, insurance, banking, wealth management, and so on and so forth. But even outside of finance, in some industry, for example, in oil and gas, for instance, or commodity trading, in many commodity businesses, they do also have the wealth management and hedging and all those departments. Even there, your skills will be very useful. Yeah, this is well recognized even outside of India, so that's another good thing. Because it's part time, anybody can do it, right? While even working, right, you could do part time, so you don't have to just be a student, right? Even if you're a working professional, you can still write these exams. And more than anything, I think you will be learning a lot of finance also, right? It's not just about the mathematics or statistics or the financial mathematics. It's also the finance that you will also be learning while doing doing these exams. So that's quite wonderful thing, especially if you're looking for a career in the field of finance, right? Somebody asked me, okay, how is compared to CFA? It's like comparing apple to orange. CFA is very different. It was meant initially, at least, it was meant for investment managers. I think nowadays anybody who is working in finance is writing CFA. So CFA is very different, and is less quantitative compared to what you learn in actuarial science. I think becoming a fellow actuary is a lot more difficult compared to becoming a CFA chartered holder. Okay, so if you're looking for a career in quant finance, risk management, or in actuarial science, or you want to become an actuary, I think actuarial science is a good qualification. And to answer your question, that whether it's useful, yes, it is quite useful, right? And just give it a try. Write a few exams. If you're good in mathematics, if you're good in studying, I think it shouldn't be a difficult. I think people who do statistics and economics, especially in Calcutta University and Delhi University, I think many of them write these exams. So these exams are not very popular. I'm not sure why in India. Not many people even know about these exams, but it's quite good, actually, right? If you have any particular question on this or anything else, let me know. As always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.